Let's move on to the vowels. First, let's clear out some differences between the British and the American pronunciation, especially when it comes to the short or long O. Hot, very round, hot. British English. American, hot, hot. Hot, a little bit more to the front, more round, hot. Less round, a little bit to the back. What about this one? Saw, saw. Very round. Saw, saw. Not so closed. Can you see? Saw, saw. It's not that closed in the American way. So let this be the guidance that the American pronunciation of vowels is a little bit softer, a little bit more open, like put, put. It's going to be closer to the schwa sound than the British put, put, strict and clear, oo. However, for the sake of simplicity, I will always use the same symbols. Doesn't matter which variation you choose, just know that they are slightly different. Okay, we talked a little bit about the long oo in the previous lesson, but today I would like to more focus on the long o, because it is a little bit more interesting. Why is it more interesting? Because it can be written, it can be spelt by many different combinations of letters. Long oo is going to be usually represented by the double O. But the double O doesn't mean that it will always be pronounced as oo. We can write O in at least 5 different ways. With the letter A, AU, of course O, but before the R. And you know this rule from the previous lesson. Double O, door. Probably because the R is at the end. For, again, the letter R is changing the quality of what might probably be oo. So let's finally talk about the diphthongs. The diphthongs are interesting because they are the combinations of the vowels. They're 2 vowels together that we understand as completely one unit, completely separate from just one vowel, or the long vowel. One very interesting and very English diphthong is O. O. It's very soft at the beginning and rounded at the end. And as you can see, it can be written in many different ways. There are 8 diphthongs altogether in English. You can practice the diphthongs with the video that preceded this lesson. And what you will do as your task in this lesson is to create your own alphabetic code just for the 8 diphthongs. So you will write the symbol and then the combinations of the letters, and then, of course, the words that come after that, similar to this one. You will be working with one of your classmates, and I hope this will also be useful for your learning journey in pronunciation as well as spelling. And this brings us to the end of our journey. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you will use it in your learning ahead.